Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, it's another beautiful day in this channel today, and today we're going to be making delicious okra soup, and that is one of my favorites. So that's what I'm going to cook today, okra soup. you know so if you're here for the very first time, mwah, I love you, and thank you so much for stopping by in this channel. And I want to let you understand that this is the right place for you to always tune to, a place where we learn beautiful things. Let's just go and cook the delicious okra soup. So guys, this is my okra, or lady's fingers. So this is the main ingredient of the soup of the day. So I'm just gonna, like wash it very well and cut them into small pieces, and then I will use it for my soup. But some people actually like to use grater to grate it to make it very slimy, or some people even pound it after cutting it into smaller pieces. They will still pound it again to make it more slimy. But I like it just to slice it. So guys, this is my pumpkin leaf, and this is one of the ingredients I'm going to use today to make my okra soup. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of it like that to make my okra soup, because I don't like too much of pumpkin or too much of leaf in my okra soup. I just like it scanty in the soup. So that's why I'm gonna use that little quantity today. So I will, clean it up and then slice it into tiny pieces, and then I will use it for my soup. Guys, that is my shaven or goat meat that I'm going to use today to make my okra soup. So right now I'm gonna spice it up and then steam it, before I will now use it to cook the soup. So guys, this is another ingredient I'm going to use. This is called periwinkle, and it is seafood. But as it is now, it's been picked out of the shell. So that's why it's like this. Naturally, it comes in a shell like snail or mussel. So all I have to do with this is just to wash it properly with salt, and then I would add it as it is to my soup. So guys, I also have my stock fish here as one of my ingredients that I'm going to use today to make my okra soup. So that's my stock fish there. So guys, this is African oil bean or oba. African oil bean or oba. So this is one of the ingredients I'm going to use today to make my okra soup, and this is very, very delicious. This is very, very delicious, and it has a lot of protein, and it's fermented African oil bean. The way it's been sliced, that is how I'm going to add it to my soup when it is time for me to add it. So that's my African oil bean. And guys, I'm also gonna use fish, dry fish, to make my okra soup today. So I'm just gonna wash it very well with a little bit of warm water and salt, and then I will use it to cook my okra soup today. So I also have my palm oil as one of my ingredients. In this okra soup, I'm not going to add too much of palm oil. I'm just going to add a little bit of it, because too much of palm oil in your okra soup, it doesn't really give it a very good taste. So I just need a little bit of it in my okra soup today. And I also have my onions there. Onions is one of the ingredients I'm gonna use. So I'll wash it, slice it in small pieces, or chop it in tiny pieces and then use it to cook my okra soup. That is my dried shrimps or crayfish. That is my chilies. That is my chilies. It's one of the ingredients I'm gonna use now to make my okra soup. So I'm gonna just pound these chilies with shrimps, dry shrimps or crayfish, together with onions. And that is my own secret of having a very tasty and delicious soup. So I'm gonna pound these three ingredients together and then I will use it to make my soup. So these are my cubes. These are my Maggi cubes. I'm gonna use these Maggi cubes for my okra soup. So I'm just gonna use 1 or 2 of this to add to my soup as one of my ingredients. So guys, that is my salt. So that is my well steamed meat. I'm gonna use the stock from the meat now, or the water from the meat, and I'm gonna use that to make my whole soup today. So right now I'm gonna start adding all the ingredients. I'm gonna add my fish and my stock fish there. So my fish, my stock fish and my fish are in there. So I've just added crayfish, pepper and onions together. So it's a choice. You can choose to use your grinder to grind your ingredients like the crayfish, pepper and onions, but I always prefer using my pounder. That is my mortar to pound it. So that is well pounded crayfish, onions and peppers together, which I've just added to the pot. So that is my cubes. I've broken it up into powder, so I'm gonna add my cubes to the pot now. And now I will add my salt. I'll add a little bit of my salt there. So I've just added my salt now. So I'm gonna stir it and then leave it to cook. I will leave it to cook, all the taste to come out. And then it will turn to real soup. Then I will now start adding other ingredients, which I'm going to show you later. So guys, I'm just adding my African oil bean and the periwinkle together right now. And I'm gonna leave it to cook for another 2 minutes. You can see that my soup is almost ready. So right now I'm just gonna add, a little bit of palm oil. A little bit of palm oil. I'll just cover it for less than a minute and then I'll add my okra. So I'm adding my okra right now. That is my okra I've added. I'm gonna leave it open. I'm not gonna cover this okra while it's still cooking. I'm gonna leave it for like 2 minutes without covering it. Because the moment you cover this okra, the texture of the okra will not be there. So it's very, very important for you not to cover your okra the moment you add it to your pot. Leave it open for just 2 minutes. Then you now add your pumpkin or any other thing that you need to add to your okra soup. So right now I'm not going to cover it. I'm just going to leave it for 2 minutes so that I can get the very slimy okra texture. So that is my okra after 2 minutes. So now I'm going to add my vegetable, which is my pumpkin. That's my pumpkin. And then now I'm going to cover the pot for just 1 minute and then my soup is ready. Guys, that is my okra soup. It's actually ready. So that is the result of my okra soup. Pumpkin was only cooked for 1 minute and the okra was cooked for 2 minutes. And that's why it looks so fresh and greenish. So that's the result of my okra soup today. Tell me after trying this at home, and let me know if the taste comes out well. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.